Hello everyone, welcome to Success Education. Today we'll be starting with the paper number 5 of English Gala Model Question Papers. Before that, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, please do subscribe it for more videos. So we'll be starting with section A. Read the following passage and select the appropriate answers from the options given below. First one, chewing the tip of her fountain pen in the passage suggests it's option number A, Annie's confusion. Second, the phrase come up with in the passage means it's option number C, produce. Now next is read the following passage and answer the questions. Third one, why did the postmaster decide to help Lencho? The postmaster decided to help Lencho in order to keep Lencho's faith in God alive. Fourth one, what was needed by the postmaster to answer the letter? The postmaster needed 100 pesos to answer the letter. Fifth one, how did the postmaster gather the money to help Lencho? The postmaster collected money from his employees and friends for the act of charity. He also gave a part of his salary. Now next is fill in the blanks choosing the correct words given in the bracket. For that, sixth answer is very, seventh one is hopeless, eighth one is wayside, ninth one is flickered and 10th one is extinguished, which means Kisa Gautami became weary and hopeless and sat down at the wayside watching the lights of the city as they flickered up and were extinguished again. Now next is answer any three of the following questions in 5 to 6 sentences each. 11th one, when did the seagull get over his fear of flying over the sea? This question is taken from the lesson 2 stories about flying, from the story His First Flight by Liam O'Herty. The young seagull is very afraid to fly for the first time. It feels that its wings will not support while flying. The writer gives a beautiful narration of the story about how the birds overcome his fear. Now the main answer. The young seagull overcame his fear of flying over the sea when he dived at a fish his mother was carrying in her beak. The mother tore at a piece of fish that lay at her feet and then in his front. Since the seagull was very hungry, he was compelled to attempt his first flight in order to get food. He was successful and he finally got over his fear of flying over the sea. 12th one, why does the conductor call Valli Madam? This question is taken from the lesson Madam Rides the Bus by Valli Kannan. The story is about a brave 8-year-old who had a strong desire and along with it the courage to fulfill it. The story brings us recounts of how innocently but responsibly she fulfilled her deepest desire and her experiences on the bus ride. Now the main answer. The conductor called Valli Madam because of her behavior when the conductor tried to help her. The conductor tried to help Valli get on the bus. For doing so, he stretched out his hand. Valli, on the other hand, behaved like a mature woman and said that she can help herself to get on the bus. This matured behavior of Valli enabled the conductor to call her Madam. 13th one, why does Maxwell say the air hostess was the very queen of her kind? This question is taken from the lesson Mijbil the Otter by Gavin Maxwell. In this story, the writer tells us how his life altered after he decided to keep an otter. The writer is taking us through his journey and his experiences with Mijbil the Otter. Now the main answer. Maxwell said that the air hostess was the very queen of her kind because she was very friendly and helpful. When Maxwell took her into confidence about the incident with the box, she suggested him to keep his pet on the knees. The author therefore developed a profound admiration for the cooperative lady who could understand his pain and trouble. Now 14th one. How did Mandela's hunger for freedom change his life? This question is taken from the lesson Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. The story is all about the struggle of freedom of South Africa As South Africa was becoming a newborn democratic, Nelson Mandela took the oath as the first black president. Now the main answer. Mandela realized in his youth that it was not just his freedom that was being curtailed, but the freedom of all blacks. The hunger of his own freedom gradually turned into hunger for the freedom of his people. This desire of a non-racial society transformed him into a virtuous and self-sacrificing man. Thus he joined the African National Congress, and this changed the fearful man to a fearless rebel. He sacrificed the comforts of a settled family life to fight for a greater cause. 15th one. What are the elders in Goa nostalgic about? This question is taken from the lesson Glimpses of India from the story A Baker from Goa by Lucio Rodriguez. This story relates to the time when the bakers of Goa made bread in big furnaces, and during those times people ate loaves of bread. Now the main answer. The elders in Goa are nostalgic about the great old Portuguese days and their love for bread and loaves. The writer says that the eaters of loaves have left, but the manufacturers still exist. The mixers, the molders, and the bakers of the loaves are still present in Goa. So here we come to the end of section A of paper 5. I hope you have understood the complete answers and the complete section. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section. I'll surely try to answer all the questions. Thank you for watching my video, and do subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.